Autumn 1914. A chill settled over Ypres, Belgium. The air was crisp and the leaves had turned golden, painting a serene picture that belied the turmoil to come. The charming town, soon to be scarred, found itself at the heart of a conflict engulfing Europe. World War I. Its cobblestone streets and quaint buildings would soon witness unimaginable horrors. The Germans, advancing rapidly through Belgium and France, saw Ypres as the gateway to the English Channel. Their march was relentless, their strategy clear, their objective: capture the ports, cripple British supply lines and deliver a swift victory. The stakes were high and the pressure immense. Opposing them were the British, French and Belgian forces. These soldiers, though weary and outnumbered, were resolute. Outnumbered and exhausted from weeks of fighting, they were determined to hold the line. Their courage and tenacity would be tested to the limit. Ypres became a symbol of resistance. The town's ruins stood as a testament to the fierce battles fought and the resilience of those who defended it. The fate of the war, it seemed, hung precariously in the balance. Every decision, every movement could tip the scales in this monumental struggle. The Germans meticulously planned to break through the Allied lines at Ypres, a location of immense strategic importance. They believed that a decisive victory here would bring a swift end to the war, altering the course of history in their favor. Their objective was clear: outmaneuver and overwhelm the Allied forces with a combination of speed and sheer firepower. Victory at Ypres meant control of the Channel ports, which were crucial for supply lines and potentially the end of Britain's involvement in the war. The Allies, however, were deeply entrenched. They knew that losing Ypres would be catastrophic, not just for the battle, but for the entire war effort. Their goal was simple, yet daunting: hold the line at all costs, no matter the sacrifice. Every inch of ground lost meant a step closer to defeat, a reality they could not afford to face. The soldiers, weary but resolute, braced themselves for the inevitable German onslaught, knowing that their courage and determination were the last lines of defense. The German offensive began in mid-October. Waves of infantry surged forward, only to be met by a storm of fire. Machine guns chattered, artillery shells rained down. The fighting was brutal, relentless. The trenches, muddy and cramped, offered little protection. The soldiers on both sides endured unimaginable conditions. Rain turned the battlefield into a quagmire. The air reeked of cordite and decay. Despite the danger and discomfort, the men fought on. They had to. The fate of nations rested on their shoulders. As days turned into weeks, the battle raged on with relentless ferocity. Neither side could achieve a decisive breakthrough, despite their best efforts and countless strategies. The fighting devolved into a bloody stalemate, with both sides entrenched in their positions. Gains were measured in mere yards, each one paid for in thousands of lives, a grim testament to the war's brutality. Ypres became a symbol, not of victory, but of the horrific cost of war, a place where dreams and lives were shattered. The First Battle of Ypres ended in November, leaving behind a landscape of devastation and sorrow. The German offensive had been halted, but at a terrible cost, with both sides suffering immense losses. Hundreds of thousands of men lay dead or wounded, their sacrifices etched into the annals of history. The fields around Ypres were forever scarred, a testament to the brutality